Let's be honest, we spend a ton of our time online doing two things, dreaming about our next vacation and, well, shopping. But what if you could do both at the exact same time on the very same website? That's the huge idea we're going to explore today.
Seriously, just think about it for a second. You find the perfect flight deal. You click book, and then, without even opening a new tab, you're browsing for the perfect new suitcase to go with it. That's the promise of the platform we're looking at. And that platform is called Ghurtecholo. Its motto, "Let's travel and shopping," really says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just another travel site or some random online store. Nope, it's a very deliberate mix of booking your trip, buying your gear, and getting all the info you need. So here's how we're going to break it down. We'll start with this platform for everything idea. Then we'll dive into how you actually plan your trip, shop for it, and use their travel guides. And finally, we'll put it all together to see how this whole system clicks.
All right, let's kick things off with the first piece of this puzzle, planning your journey. This is really the bedrock of the whole Ghurtecholo experience. It's all about handling the nitty-gritty of getting you from point A to point B.
And whoa, right off the bat, you can see just how ambitious they are. We're not just talking about flights here. Ghurtecholo lets you book taxis, buses, trains, even ferries and bikes. It looks like they're trying to cover literally every single step of your trip.
And this is super interesting. It shows a really smart part of their strategy. It's not just about offering generic, worldwide services. By having dedicated bus booking inside Bangladesh, Ghurtecholo is providing a really specific, local solution that's incredibly useful for its main audience. But that local focus doesn't mean they're thinking small. Not at all. Their travel packages and guides cover the whole globe: Asia, Europe, the Americas, you name it. This big picture view is what helps you go from planning your trip to, you guessed it, shopping for it.
And that brings us to the second part of their motto, shopping. This is where Ghurtecholo really tries to do something different. I mean, once you booked your flight, what's the next logical step? Getting ready for the trip. And they want to be the place you do that too.
Just take a quick look at their shopping categories. It's totally focused on travelers. You've got all the essentials like sunglasses, bags, and winter clothes sitting right next to everyday stuff. The whole idea is to be a super convenient one-stop shop for your travel wardrobe.
And you know, this isn't some dusty, static catalog. The site is alive with promotions and special deals like this summer sale collection. It basically works just like any other modern online store, using sales to get you excited.
And we're not talking tiny discounts either. Up to 30% off? That's a pretty big deal. And it's a crucial point. They aren't just relying on convenience. They're also competing on price, giving you a real, tangible reason to shop right then and there.
Okay, so you've booked your travel and you've bought your gear. What's left? The inspiration and the what do I do when I get there part. This brings us to the third big pillar of the Ghurtecholo platform, its huge library of travel guides.
This blog title gives you a perfect feel for their content. It's not just a boring list of facts. It's designed to get you excited, to make you feel something about a destination, and maybe even put a place on your radar that you hadn't thought of before.
And the content library is just massive. It really covers everything. You've got practical how-tos on booking flights and getting insurance, all the way to top 10 lists and guides for traveling on a budget. It's built to answer pretty much any question you could have. So let's pull all these threads together now. How do these three different things, travel, shopping, and learning, actually come together to create one seamless experience for you, the user? When you break it down, the whole thing is a simple three-step loop. You plan your trip, you shop for what you need, and you learn about where you're going. Each step is designed to just flow naturally into the next, all without ever leaving the website. And that right there is the fundamental bet that Ghurtecholo is making. The real magic isn't in any single feature, but in how they all work together. The whole goal is to get rid of the headache of jumping between a dozen different websites for booking, shopping, and research. Which brings us to our big final question. Ghurtecholo is banking on the idea that we want everything in one place, a single hub for all things travel. But is convenience really king? Is the future of travel planning not a bunch of our favorite separate apps, but one single destination that does it all? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in to this explainer.